Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Uncle Chop's Rocket Shop. In the previous episode, we, arrived here at our new home of Little Mesa, where we'll be working as a starship repairman, trying to earn money just to pay our rent. But something else is at play, as apparently, even though we can't die, we just get sent back to the beginning. Which is basically just a means of explaining the roguelite nature. Anyways, let's get going. Day 3, Rent Day. Alright, what do we got? Okay, so day 3. The job can be one of two jobs. It's either this one or another one. He tips omens. That is good. We need more omens because, well, I already explained why at the end of the last episode when we unlocked that. Security system. This is going to be a pain, and I'm probably going to have to edit the audio down for this. Tomfoolery, so it's a good thing we have the encoder. We really needed that. A rebreather and fuel, which is nothing new. Let's do this. Alright, before we can work on anything else, we need to get the security system back up and running again. First things first, gotta click the die. Then we have to set this dial to the opposite side of the die. Good tip for this is that the opposite sides of the die always add up to 7. Then we have to solve this CAPTCHA. I'm just gonna pull up the book for this one, so I have a visual representation on here, page 2. In order to solve this, CAPTCHA order. Order the CAPTCHA glyphs with reference to the following priority. Eyes take number 1 from lowest to greatest number of eyes, then glyph direction, and then leg count. Honestly, I never fully understood this. I could just click at random. Boop, boop. Lift the lever, and then we get a time limit, and it starts counting down. We can use this button to refresh it, allegedly as many times as we need, but something else to bear in mind is that when we open any other module besides security, the power here will tick down. If it ticks down to empty, then the security system goes off whether or not it had any time left. But now we gotta fix everything else. Alright, start with tomfoolery. This light right here indicates that we need to complete level 1 on this. For this, we need a code and a cartridge encoder. We need a cartridge encoded with the level 1. Alright, just put the cartridge in, find what you're looking for. Platformer level 1. And then raise this lever, let that fill up. And we've got our cartridge. Alright, go into here, plug this in, press the button, and then we gotta complete the game. Level 1 obviously ain't that difficult. It's mostly the floating controls that cause a problem, and you can also wall jump. Something to bear in mind. Now, do not leave the cartridge in here. You can reuse it. Now we gotta take care of the fuel, which is busted, and I get to test out my new tools, which, look at that, are so much faster. No card on this one, that's fine. Look at how much faster they are. Oh, that's gonna be so much better. Yeah, don't make the mistake I did of not using them. Let's check the security system. Yep, we're gonna refresh that. I'm gonna toss the cartridge because we can reuse them. You can reformat these in order to use them later on. Now, the rebreather is definitely early on the most complicated module that you're going to be dealing with. but it's actually very simple to work with. Let me double check on the security system. Just refresh that. You can do it as many times as you need to. Alright. Now, I made a mistake on the rebreather of believing that you need to empty these out. You don't actually have to. Matter of fact, you only got to open that up if one of them is missing. Now, it is very unfortunate that we don't have access to the welder right now, because we could really use it. Now then, these snails in here need to have certain needs satisfied. They need to have food, they need to have shrubbery, and they need to have companionship. And heat. Well, that was a heat file we just took out. So, we're going to need an extra snail. We're going to need to fill this up. Now, as for the trees, you only need 3 of them. So, if you find that there's more than 3 in here, feel free to steal a few of them for use on other rebreather modules. You don't get penalized for it, trust me. Now, it is unfortunate that we don't have the space for the welder, because we actually could use the welder to fix that heat filament and that pump that we got. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Now then, let's grab a snail. We're going to need a pump. We also need a gas filter. That's what that empty space was. Grab another snail. Oh, one other thing. The trees can also be red, which means that they're basically dead. Do not dispose of them. Trust me on that one. Ooh, forgot the heat filament. Because if you toss them into your station storage, and it doesn't have to be that repair module storage that we found overnight, it can be any storage module, they will heal and thus can be reused in another rebreather. Anyways, nix Nat Nourish for this, and let's go get that thing fixed up. Double check the security system, refresh. As far as I can tell, you can use that as much as you need to. Toss that in there. And the Nat Nourish. As you can see, he's gone from blue and, well, not very bright down here to warm. Basically, when they look like this, it means that your rebreather module is all good to go, at least in terms of producing oxygen. Get that in there, and this should slowly turn to red. Red means that it is breathable oxygen. Whoops. I accidentally right-clicked on that one. Also, this is something that's important, but we don't need it right now. Now let's close this whole thing up, and job is done. And that paid a hefty amount. So much so that at the end of the day, I could actually go ahead and buy that extension so we could put the welder down. Ooh, yeah. Oh, also, we can get omens for completing R.E.N.T cycles. As a matter of fact, it's where you're going to get a lot of omens from. Anyways, let's get another job. We are not going to be doing this. Can't master leap. This one is a lever pole and a tomfoolery module. So we can reuse that cartridge. Save us a little bit of cash. Brother, my vessel is sick. It requires attention. Alright, well, let's see what we need for the tomfoolery module. Level 1. Perfect. Lever pole. Before you do anything with this, click this open, look under. It should look like this. If it doesn't, well, then you got a problem. But for this one, if the light is red, pull the lever. If it's not, don't. Ooh, and let us check the fuel here. Ah, this is the hydrogen one. The card will, if it is around, be hidden in here. Okay, let's go grab that cartridge. Fix that up, and then we are done with this job. Yeah, yeah, sometimes you'll get limited view space, but the levels are still the same. Alright, take the cartridge back, and we are done with this job. For this kindness, you will one day serve the hungering dark. Yeah, I should note, there are a bunch of different factions that we will be working with throughout the series. A sweetness for the bustling void. Wow, what a generous tip. Could go for the mystery, but I'd like to get a little extra cash. Now, the mystery could be a job, but I don't know that. This one, we gotta fix the headlights. Ship is all I have left. Do well by it. Alright. Let's double check to see if he's got a card in here. Nope. Now then, sometimes these things only have one headlight, sometimes they have two. Make sure you check both. Alright, unscrew this. Pull down on here, then we gotta get this out. This one we gotta refill. This one we can just dispose of. And we're gonna have to buy 3 in total then, huh? Alright, fine. They are relatively cheap. Now then, for the lower headlight, you actually do need to fill them with freeze. Technically in the manual, it says, oh, only fill it with proprietary, yada yada, blah blah blah, but it says freeze works just as well. And let me toss this back into storage. Alright. Lock them back into place. Yep. And that's the job done. Boom. Alright, I'm gonna bounce. Thanks for this. Yeah, no problem. Now then, I am going to make some purchases. First, I'm gonna get the workshop extension. And I'm gonna buy the Honk Pancake Maker. That'll leave us more than enough to pay off our rent. Now, unfortunately, this stuff doesn't get here until the morning, so yeah. Gotta take some time to build all that, but thankfully it only takes one day. Hey, a customer of yours told me to eat shit the other day. Now, I'd much rather live my life not being told to eat shit. Try to keep that to a minimum, yeah? Yeah. I don't know why. I haven't had any jobs that went wrong. Now, this cat right here. Do not look at this one. Ignore this one. Let this one alleviate something of that corporeality. Merp. You can pet him. And there is an achievement for petting him 100 times, but I've already got it. Hello, valued devotee. I have come to collect your first rent payment of 280. Thank you, valued devotee. Your generosity has been noted. I'll return when your next rent is due. It will be 850. Goodbye, valued devotee. Yeah, as things stand, I'm not certain we're going to be able to get that. But hey, we just got a ton of omens. And the first thing I'm going to buy is the meteor shield. Trust me on this one. Alright, and that's that. I'm honestly not certain if we're going to be able to make the 850 on this run. But I'm going to at least keep going. Maybe if we're lucky, we can get enough omens to get rid of the refuel to make further runs more profitable. But we'll see. Alright, let's get some sleep. Nothing else we can really buy. Technically speaking, we can go into debt, but I don't think that's a good idea right now. And yes, this is why you want the shield. Oh, that's one rent down. Nice job. Got something for you. Let's know if you were real first. Take this key. The job is getting a little much for you. Respite can always be found below the cafe. Especially with weather like this, am I right? And this guy's gonna be important. But there's nothing we can really do for him right now. Ah, crap. This is just typical. Damn it, Paul, you're such a piece of shit. Oh, hey. Sorry about this. I wasn't prepared for this bloody weather. I'll be gone in a couple of days. Just gotta wait for a replacement doodad. It'll be here in a couple of days. You're worthless, Paul. Everyone would be better off without you. Oof. And yeah, if you have that repair storage area, you can just take this and repair it yourself. And as a matter of fact, it is actually important for some quests we can do. But I'm not going to be focusing on that right now. Matter of fact, I'm going to be focusing on trying to get to the end. Anyways, let's clock in. And then let's go put in those new workshop modules. Let's see, the welder, I'm just going to put it up top here. And the pancake maker, or pancake stacker, I'm going to put right here. Never take a job from this guy. He will kill you. There is an achievement for doing that, but I don't want to do that right now. Anyways, this one's got a lot of stuff wrong with hers. Means a big payout. Tomfoolery, fuel, oil, the toilet, which is new, and the rebreather. May as well grab the checklist just because we got a lot of stuff to work with. We'll have to decide how to spend our lives. It's unavoidable. There's a choice to make. This was yours? Fine choice, perhaps. Time will tell. Alright, well, let's start with the oil, seeing as how we're right here. No heat sink, huh? Well, at least the pump's in fine condition. Alright, let's grab a new heat sink. And let's grab our oil and cleaner. Because if it's empty, do not trust that it is clean. Alright, toss in the heat sink, plug it in, and bring that heat down. Yep, called it. Just wait for all that gunk to disappear and then drain it. Thankfully, we don't have to dump the cleaner afterwards. Alright, that's that done. Nope. Gotta do this. Because otherwise we get a deduction. Alright, oil is done. Oh boy, I hate these slap scouts. And well, let's take on the rebreather. Alright, pump is fine. We're missing this. Ah, this is what I was talking about with the red trees. You would be tempted to just pitch them, but don't. Put them in storage, they'll be fine after a day. And we get to test out our welder. Of course, it's on the one that's the biggest pain in the ass to fix, but meh. Let's see, gotta fell that, and I'm gonna need 2 snails. I'm gonna have to buy another tree and canister and all that. Actually, let me toss these trees into storage first so that they can heal. Take these out, and toss these in. And the welder, Obligatory flashing light warning. As this gets bright. You're going to want to use the laser to guide you, and yeah. And then push the button, and if it's done right, it'll come out in one piece. Nice. Save us some money. The only ones I know of that you can fix are the heat filament, the pumps, and the heat sinks. No, wait, no, we don't need a pump. We need a gas filter. We need another tree. Need a couple of snails, and yeah, they're all named. And I gotta fill this up with not nourish. Ooh, ooh. And I need a canister. Unfortunately, we can't use the light bulbs for this. So, yeah. Alright. Canister, gas filter. Oh, sometimes the gas filters are busted, but they're not really visibly showing that they're busted. The best way to figure that one out is to just pull it out, and if it's busted, you'll see a silhouette of something coming off of the gas filter in that area where you're supposed to place it. That's a leak, which, you know, is not good. Alright, toss these down. Put in the gnat feeder. And place down the snails, and that should do it. There we go. Alright, that's the rebreather done. There's the fuel. Again, gonna check underneath. Aha! Yeah, Meatball's got his own card. And this is why you always check. Alright, both of these are busted, so meh. And you know what? Let me check the tomfoolery module. Just so I can make one less trip. Yep, level 1. And the toilet. Oh, yeah, I get to fix the pump. How welding these broken apart pieces works, I have no idea. It just does. Alright, so tomfoolery level 1. I need a couple of fuel canisters. Grab that. I will say, even though it kind of sucks to have gotten this instead of, say, the encoder or the pancake stacker for free, this does save us a lot of money. And yep, it works. Somehow. Ooh, wait. Gotta fill the canisters first. And this is one other reason why I'm not doing this on Frantic Fixing. Because I'm always forgetting minor details. Because I'm trying to remember too much at a time. Alright, toss the fuel in here. Nope, not the cartridge, the fuel. See, rebreather's already done. Alright, to, as the game puts it, un-F the shitter. First things first, we need to have a functional pump. Now, normally it would tell you to diagnose it flush now, see if it's blocking, but reality it's just faster to just open up this and pull them out. Now, we're going to want to put this wire over here, and then we want to take this hose and just hose everything down. Make sure there aren't any clumps missing, using your mouse wheel to adjust the angle of it. What's really stupid is that there's even the tiniest fleck left, it still won't flush. Oh, and don't forget to change the wire back over. Alright, that is taken care of. Lastly, the tomfoolery. Now, I've never had to open it up, and I don't know why you would be opening it up. A remarkable try. Alright, toss this back into... Oh wait, it's still early morning. Oh, and yeah, as you can see in the upper left corner, we can go into debt on jobs. But it's good to know in case you get rebreather early on, like your first job, because it does pay well. Perfect oil fill, yep. And look at that, 569. So we might actually be able to get the next rent payment done. Later, nerd. See you never. Okay, no need to be a jerk. Alright, let's see what the next job is. Refuel. Nope. VR and AI. Okay, AI is going to be a little more complicated. Establishing connection with host. Host connected. Hello there. This ship needs to be fixed. Need a fix in your life? Try the new Mending Melon Tartlet at your nearest Hive Ink Pud shop. Available for a limited time. Check registry for participating stores. Yeah, those guys, okay. Alright, so for the VR, first things first, you want to align them, and do not forget to click the switch to lock them in place. That's something I didn't realize when I first had to deal with that. Now then, in order to power this thing up, we need to hit these switches in time with the bar going across. So hit, and dip. Now, what kind of VR realm you're going to be dealing with is dependent. It's random. Oh, now this one's easy. All we got to do, take the light bulb, head all the way up to the top. Plug it in, turn it on. And that's it. Alright, that's the VR done. Fixing the broken realm. Let's see. Toilet. Nothing's wrong with it, but I'm gonna check it for a card anyways. Let's see. Nope, no fuel module. AI, I'm gonna save that one for last. Oil? Is oil a thing? Nope. Alright. What have we got with this one? Well, there's no pump. Gas filter's fine, though. No snails, but you got some trees I can take for myself. Got a heating filament I can fix up. Honestly, we're tackling some stuff that I didn't think we'd be tackling until much later on in the series. Well, maybe not much later on, but later on than we currently are. Alright, so pump. I need 2 snails and to fill that. Gonna toss all this into storage. Now, it never hurts you to have more weld than it does less, so just put as much as you can down. Alright, that should do it. Oh, wait. Gotta fill the Nat Nourish. Let's see, put that there, this here. Wait, what? Huh. Guess they fixed that. Must have patched it out so that you can't just do that to figure out right away if you need the gas filter. There have been some patches since the last time I played this. But yeah, nope, it's fine now. Alright, now for the AI module. Let's see. Just gonna preemptively open all this up. Oh, and we get to use the pancake stacker. Let's see, both of these motors are broken. We need to replace those. We also need a couple of rotors and a band to go between them. Now I'm just going to refer to the manual. Clifford, for the AI, beyond all the stuff that we need to replace, let me just open that up now. Did I? Yep. I'm just going to do this preemptively. These numbers indicate whether or not these switches need to be on or off. So 0 means off or red, 1 means green or on. Let's see, so do that, because we're going to need to do that later. Now, Cliffords have different moods that they need to be. In this case, this Clifford AI needs to be neutral. And so we need certain things for that. We also need to get a new pancake, which, lets me show that off. Now, let's see. Rotors are also the other things that you can fix with the welder. But, you need to have the rotor there. And let's see. Honk pancake stacker. And yeah, I'll bring out the grimoire for this. Nope. Oh, yeah, honk. Okay, it says pancake maker here. Basically, we need to use this lever to go around, grab these different modules, stack them together, and then bake them into a, well, honk pancake. That being said, well, if it's a valid pancake, which apparently this one is, the light up here will be green. If it's not, it's red. And the various modules have certain rules. For this one, layers on either side must be identical to each other. For this one, layers either side must be different. This one needs to connect to 2 other layers. And this one must connect to at least 1 identical layer. For the AI, we just need... Hold on. We just need 3 of the 4 units. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It can get a little bit tedious at times, but you don't always need this. Oh, and if you need to discard it, which I won't be doing to this one, just hit down on here. Gets rid of them. Alright, now as for making this thing neutral, we need a cartridge for that. I'm just going to take the tomfoolery one we were using beforehand. Let's see. And reformat it. Basically erasing all the data off of it. Now for AI modules, there are 2 different ones we can get. AI XP packs. For the neutral one, we just need to get AI Pack 2. Okay then, let's install everything. For the motors, you're just going to always have them set up on red. Can't swap them, but honestly I've never seen a job that requires them to be swapped. Now, do not bolt anything down except for the motors, just yet until the job is done. Trust me on that one. I'm going to put the rotors here, put the band on here, and we're going to hit this and we're going to power it up. As you can see, he's swapping through emotions a lot. This is what the rotor and motor setup is for. And, oh, huh. Didn't even need it. He was already neutral. Well, if he wasn't neutral, he was some other emotion. He wasn't already the emotion we needed him to be. What we would do is we would toss this in, select a bunch of emotions, and then try to overload them to get an emotional shutdown. Once the emotional shutdown happens, you need to set up these switches in accordance with this, and then pull the lever to set them up. And he'll be back to basically 0. Then from there, you would use the XP pack in order to set him up as the emotion he is, or rather needs to be. Also, do not leave the cartridge there. There are certain modules that you need to leave the cartridge in. This is not one of them. Oh, and also, you're going to want to set it to 5 power. That's what it needs to be. This slider, I have no idea what it does. Or what the purpose of it is. Never needed it. Alright, that should be everything. Yep, rebreather, AI module. Yep. And look at that, excuse me, hefty payout. Wide range of, yeah, hive ink and all that. Alright, so I was wrong about not being able to hit that 850 rent by a long shot. Heck, I could buy the gumball module now, and I think I will. Because that will be all the workshop machines. There are vending machines we can get, like we can get a money tree that increases the invoice total by 20%. However, that also applies to mistakes. Cigarettes, customers are 20% more patient. We don't need that. Sidecar adds an extra job to the board. Chunky, only one job on the board. Rerolls disabled. Payout doubled. But you're stuck with what you got. But I think I'm going to hold off on buying anything else. Alright, last job. Refuel or a mystery? Let's take a mystery. Ooh, it's a present. With a whole bunch of omens, yes. And that will be more than enough for us to get rid of the get rid of the refueling jobs. Phew! First rent is out of the way. That's a big deal, bud. Now, let's see. No, we don't need to do it yet. Speakeasy. We head down here. Oh, hello. Establishing connection with host. Host connected. Good day. Local records show Uncle Chop's devotees are twice as likely to request integration as the regional average. As I understand it, you, Little Mesa, Wilbur, are the latest devotee on this station. Should you require financial relief, you will find me here every other rent day where we can discuss your integration. See you soon. Connection closed. Yeah. That's gonna be needed, but again, not until later. This guy. Sorry, I'm not usually like this. I don't suppose you could help me out. My fledgling subscription expires today, and if I don't hit my sales quota, I'll be transferred to a nestling subscription like a new recruit. How about you just take a subscription? I'll handle the money. Just have to get rid of them somehow. No. Ease. Jesse. It should be a Z. Uptight much? That is for something later on that we're going to have to do, but it can wait. Ooh, let me go grab the meatball card, because I can sell that to him. And let me toss the cartridge in here. And I may as well... Oh, can't put it away from here. Now, he can give you a ton of cash, but he can also give you omens for that. Meatball. Launch a successful business venture. Oh, also, if you somehow get multiple cards in a day, you can sell multiple cards to him. Just something to bear in mind. Ooh, let's clock out. You don't really have to clock out, but it's not a bad idea to do so. Now, let us get rid of those refueling jobs once and for all. Okay. Alright, let's get to sleep. I think we got enough time for one more job. Or one more day. Hey, part arrives in a couple of days. I'll be out of your hair then. Should just jump off this station now and save everyone the trouble. Oof, dude's got some issues. You know, despite this whole immortality thing, never gets old receiving a tip from a happy customer. I'm not sure that's something that's supposed to be revealed yet. Just makes my bits tingle. I don't know what he's talking about. Now, every day on this day, you get a Flemp card. Flemp is a very important card. Matter of fact, there's actually something I forgot to do yesterday. Or rather, some people I forgot to talk to. Yeah, these guys. There's usually a conversation, but, yeah, this is also important. But, we're not doing it yet. I want to see if I can make it to the end of the main story before I start working on that for reasons I can't go over because they're spoilers. Alright, this guy's patient and generous. Give us a bigger tip. And there's more modules on here, so yeah. Alright, oil, huh? Well, you've got completely the wrong fluid in there, so there's that for starters. Heatsink's fine. Alright. I'm just gonna grab an extra bulb for this. There's no crud in it, so we don't gotta clean it. You know, now that I think about it, there's actually a lot I have to do that I won't be able to fit into the remainder of this episode. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna end this off here for today. Don't worry, it's all gonna be the same. Like, jobs are predetermined. At least the first job is predetermined as soon as you start the day. And I haven't really done all that much, so... You know what? I'm gonna end this episode off a little early today, because, like I said, there is a lot we gotta prepare for the next day. Not gonna say why, because spoilers, but it is important. Anyways, with that, I'm gonna end this episode off here for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.